Things have been going well for me, really well actually. After all these years in the dark, I finally feel like my feet are back up under me. I finally feel at peace with my life and the circumstances I've found myself in. I finally feel like I'm back in control of my life. Or I felt that way until this week. It all started on Monday. I had a shit day at school, a real stinker. Kids were assholes, my boss was an asshole, the weather sucked, just an all-around bad day. We all have them. As soon as I got home that day, I was going to get into bed and go to sleep just to put this day behind me. And that is what I started to do. I walked in, drank a glass of water and crawled into bed, but it didn't feel right. Something was off. I laid there for a few minutes when it hit me. My bed was warm when I crawled in, only on one side, as if someone had just gotten out of bed moments before I walked in the room. My mouth went dry, and I laid in silence for several more minutes, listening. I decided I was just imagining things, got another glass of water, and went to sleep. The next day, after work, I came home and plopped down on the couch to watch TV. Yes, us blind folk do that sometimes. Some shows you really need eyes for, but with modern accessibility features, scenes are described for us. It's pretty cool. It's like having a robot read a screenplay for you. Kinda weird to get used to, but it's better than sitting in silence. So I'm sitting there, not really listening to the TV, more zoned out than anything, when I notice I'm feeling heat. Nothing too intense, just a low, steady heat is coming from my right side. It took me a minute to realize that it was heat coming from a lamp on the end table right next to me. But I don't turn on the lights in my house, ever. Why would I? I have lamps and light bulbs screwed into their sockets, but I never use them. Friends use them when they come over, but that's about it. I haven't had anyone over at my house for probably a month at that point, and I definitely would have noticed the heat from this lamp before now if it had been on that long. I sit in this spot next to it nearly every day.